In this video, I'm going to talk about multiple item listings. What are multiple item listings? Basically what they are listings that you put on eBay, and for example, you want to sell your hats. You have identical hats. Let's say you have 10 hats. Okay, instead of listing each hat separately in a different auction, what you can do is you list all of them in one auction. Okay, I'm not talking about selling them all together as one lot, but selling them individually from one listing. So basically you could have 10 different buyers for each of your 10 hats from that one listing. And the benefit of doing this listing is that you'll save money in terms of listing fees. You won't have to pay for the other listings. So there's actually two types of multiple item listings. There's the fixed price format and there's the auction style format. Okay, the fixed price format is the most popular when listing multiple items. It's what most people use. It's what I use. I have never used an auction style format when listing multiple items, and I guess it all depends on your situation, but most of the time you'll find that the fixed price format is the way to go when listing multiple items. Okay, now let me just give you a couple of examples. Or before I give examples, actually, I should tell you exactly how they work. So a fixed price format, people can buy immediately from you. And basically, if your 10 hats get sold out, as soon as your 10 hats are sold out, then the listing ends. Okay. Now, in terms of an auction style format, people will not be able to buy from you right away. So let's say you have 10 hats and you place a starting bid of $5 and you list it for 7 days. So people will not be able to buy from you right away. They have to wait for the auction to end. And for this example, let's say 20 people want to buy your hats. Okay, and they all want one hat each. So obviously the 10 highest winning bidders will be able to buy your hats. Okay, at the end of the auction, now this is where it gets confusing actually for some people. At the end of the auction, the price determined, like what price are the winning bidders going to be able to buy your hat for. It's not the highest winning bid, it's actually the lowest winning bid. So let's say the highest winning bid was $19. Well, even though that person is going to be able to buy your hat, he's not going to buy it for $19. Okay, let's say out of the 10 highest winning bidders, the lowest winning bid was $11. Okay, $11 will be the price that people will be able to buy your hat for. So each of the 10 highest winning bidders will be able to buy your hat for $11. Okay, so that's the way it works. I know it's a little confusing for some people and may take a little while for you to get used to. If you're ever confused about this topic, just go to the help pages of eBay and just type in multiple items or multiple item listings. Now let's take a look at an example. Okay, so looking at this page, which is a page I've been using throughout this video series for antiques. The first listing is actually a fixed price listing for multiple items. So let's just click on this just to get an idea of what it looks like. Okay, so what's being sold here are baseball packs from an estate sale. Three days left. Okay, there's 9 available packs left. 62 have been sold. And you can see the history here by clicking on this link. The buy now price is $14.95. And if you want to buy now, you just click on the buy it now button. And you'll be brought to this page if you want to buy it. And you could also enter the amount or the number of items or number of baseball packs you want to buy. Okay, so I'm just going to go back. Okay, now one other thing I should mention is for fixed price listings, as I mentioned in another video, is that there is a minimum feedback requirement. And if you're going to have multiple items for a fixed price listing, the minimum feedback requirement is actually higher. I believe it's 15 if you have a PayPal account, and if you don't have a PayPal account, it's 30. eBay is always changing the rules, so it's good to bookmark their important pages. Let's just go to the help pages here. This is a page that I found by just typing in multiple items or multiple item listings in the help pages. And there's actually a link here which says requirements. So you click on that. And yes, it does say that you need a minimum feedback score of 15. And there's also some other requirements. And you could also bypass it by actually verifying yourself, I believe. I went through this in the video where I explained the fixed price listings. Okay, and if you don't have a PayPal account, the minimum feedback score required is 30. So it is mentioned here. And you have to be registered on eBay for at least 14 days.